Augustus, we've seen him time and time again here on ESPN2. He's always taking fights on short notice. He's always in someone else's backyard. And he always says that he's in just not good enough shape to lose those split decisions. If he's in shape, he can make some waves, can't he?
Shape physically and shape mentally. Depends what Emanuel Augustus shows up. The guy who wants to play around like that, just posture a little bit too much defensively, or the man who wants to work. His record reads the way it reads, but I wonder if weight is going to come into play here tonight, Bob. I wonder if Augustus at this point in his life, when he's been fighting most of his fights at junior welterweight, has to take a little too much off of him in the gym to make the lightweight limit.
Well, the 10th round is shaping up and unfolding like a typical Emanuel Augustus last round. He's in a fight that he controlled for some time. Then got lazy in the fight. It became close. And now it's a life or death situation in the last round to maybe get a win.
Yes, it is. He put himself in that position, as you so well said.
Kelson Lopez trying to get Emanuel Augustus revived for this last round.
Physically, not much left in the tank of either one of these fighters.
Scores it 96-94. Burton. Judge Valenzuela scores it 98-92 for Johnson. And Judge Kaiser scores it 95-95. This bout is a draw.
Well, can we get a draw here? I don't know how you can have it 98-92 for Johnson. You know what though? A draw is not a bad call because it was that close. Teddy had one guy winning, I had the other guy winning. So the draw in the end.
Next on Friday Night Fights, it's our main event, 10 rounds of junior welterweight action. Wilfredo Vilches goes by the nickname El Verdugo, the Executioner. It's a moniker well known to his fellow Argentinians, but this 25-year-old has yet to make a dent on the U.S. fight scene. Tonight, He was prepared to fight well-regarded cool Vince Phillips, but a cut in training forced the long-time warrior to sit this dance out. In his place, the battle-tested Emanuel Augustus.
This to me is one of my biggest tests because this guy being ranked number 4, it's been hard for me to hurdle, so to speak. You know, those challenges, or those top-ranked guys, top-ranked fighters. After tonight, I will show the world that I am top grade A material with the win. This last-minute stuff is really bothering me. I'm really getting sick of it, to be honest with you, because they don't call me to win. They call me to lose. But they calling me because they're going to lose this one here tonight.
Emanuel Augustus. He says he wants respect. Wilfredo Vilches wants to show a good display on American television. This is his chance against a recognizable name.
Vilches is pretty standard, pretty conventional. Likes to use that jab, set up that power punch, his right hand. Believe me, Vilches is looking for a spot for that right hand. Vilches has been smart. He hasn't been doing much other than a jab, but that snappy jab at the right distance has been stabilizing Augustus, keeping Augustus in his place. Joe Augustus has been around so long. He's taking a look at Vilches. Just look at him. He's taking a look. He's surveying the land.
It's his entire game plan.
Is trying to figure out the key to the door, the key to the solution of that jab.
After trading leather, Augustus then picks up the pace and pressures Vilches against the ropes. Look at Emanuel Augustus here. He wants after him.
See, Vilches using the jab, staying on the outside. He's sending a message to Augustus. I want to be outside. So that tells him where he wants to be. I want to be inside. And Augustus is a guy who will notice those kind of things. Experience, my friend. Experience.
Because Vilches does everything off that jab, Teddy, is that predictable for a seen-it-all guy like Emanuel Augustus?
Yeah, that's what I'm getting at. You can figure out what to do with him. You know where he's going to be. You can make plans. And one of the plans you can make, being that he uses the jab from a straight, that he's standing there, you know right hands can be your friend. That's exactly what Augustus is trying to zero in on. Watch it. He's trying to zero in on that right hand over the jab. That way, that's exactly how he wants to take advantage of it.
Comes back and counters with a right hand.
Picking the spot pretty good here, Joe Augustus.
And it appears here in round number 3 that there is a little cut near the left eye of Wilfredo Vilches. 3.
Little change taking place here, Joe. See a little change. Augustus is able to get a little closer.
Trainer Nelson Lopez gave specific instructions to Emanuel Augustus during the round in between rounds. He said, get inside there, get close. I want to see you go low to the body. Pull! And there's a left hand by Emanuel Augustus coming off the ropes.
Augustus did his Spider-Man imitation there. The referee looks surprised. When Vilches is not using the jab, Augustus can walk right in. Right in. That time, Augustus walked in and walked into a punch.
Wilfredo Vilches, Teddy, is very conscious of the fact that he's on national TV in the U.S. here tonight. He wants a big showing, an impressive showing.
And there's some elements here that can make you think you could get 2 different scorecards here tonight. Because you got one guy, Augustus, looking to land the hard punches, the clean punches. You got another guy, a lot of spots, throwing the quicker, more volume of punches, especially the jab variety.
Back and forth they go, Emanuel Augustus and Wilfredo Vilches from Yakima. Let's bring in Nelson Lopez, the trainer for Emanuel Augustus.
Hi, Teddy.
What do you like? What you see out of Emanuel?
Well, I like everything. He's pressing the fight. He's staying on him. I want that. I want the pressure. I don't think this kid can take the pressure. I want him to throw more right hand. I want him to come back with a left hook and stay on him. I guess his corner never telling him that he's getting the right
is slowing down with that jab a little bit.
All you got to do is throw that right hand all night long. Come back with the left hook.
Last 3 rounds, they're going to turn it on.
Well, they noticed something. The right hand could land over Vilches' jab. And why? Because Vilches is throwing that jab a little slower and from a little closer.
And look at the cut now on the left eye of Wilfredo Vilches. It has opened up after that series of blows from Emanuel Augustus.
He gets punch out of it every once in a while. But now he's in close where he wants to be. Now he's where he wants to be. The referee stepping in here.
Jeff Macaluso
have the doctor take a look.
They're going to take a look at that left eye of Wilfredo Vilches.
And Vilches has been cut before in his career. He has been down this road before. He knows how to deal with a cut.
Please, give me one more round, please. Please.
He's asking for one more round.
No, this is a bad idea.
You can hear the Lenny DeJesus, the trainer.
That is it, Teddy.
Saying, please, get another round.
It, Teddy.
The doctor said no.
Emanuel Augustus takes the fight on short notice against a ranked fighter with only 1 loss and stops him with a TKO in the 8th round. Teddy, you were talking about you never know what the judges. Forget the judges. Emanuel Augustus did his job tonight. According to one of the organizations, does this get you the respect that you want, Emanuel?
Well, we'll soon find out after this fight here. The next person I fight, however soon it takes me to get to Castle or whoever is the champion at that time.
You're committed to 140 pounds now. You look good
Yes,
there tonight.
sir. Thank you very much. Yes, I am committed. 135 is just, there's no excuse for 135. You can see it for yourself. I'm just not the same fighter at 135 as I am at 140.
It might have helped you a little bit taking the fight on quick notice, even though that's not normal with most fighters, because you were able to be a little heavier, a little stronger.
Right. Well, you know, I stayed in the gym ever since the Mickey Ward fight, who I give much props to. But ever since that fight, I've stayed in the gym every day, you know what I'm saying? So there's really no excuses. Like I said, I'm ready for this fight. I'm ready for anybody, everybody.
Great short notice win. Congratulations. Look forward to seeing you in the future. Brian and Max.
Well, yeah, I mean, when he's at 140, he does deserve respect because at 140, he's a very good fighter. The Mickey Ward fight took place at 140. The Dorin fight, the only fight in recent years where Augustus has been blown out, lost it on points, but lost like every round, was at 135. Whenever Augustus, with the exception of the Mayweather fight, where he did very well against Floyd at 135, whenever he comes in at 135, he's drained by the weight and doesn't look as good. But here against the guy who's recently beaten Omar, Weis, a very tough guy, we've discussed about him in this show. A very tough guy. We've discussed about him in this show.
Whoever wins this fight puts themselves in a position for a bigger money fight to get that title shot within the next 2 fights.
Both guys looking to control the pace, get a tempo going. This can be a chess match a little bit. Both guys like to counter, so they want to get a lead from somebody so they can do their thing. Whoever gets control of what they want to do, whoever gets to do their thing, fight their style, will be the winner. Right now, Weis is getting to fight his fight, doing what he wants. And, you know, part of the reason I think is Augustus, there's a lot of pressure on this kid where he's gotten a lot of bad nods, he's taking fights on quick notice. I think that he feels there's pressure for him to make the fight, and it's not serving him in this kind of fight, where you've got to try to make the right fight.
The fuck y'all told me?
No, yeah, he's boxing on you. Okay? Cut the ring on him. Don't wait on him. Okay? When you get there.
Augustus is showing some frustration.
Now, we get to truly see what the knockout sensation from Brazil is all about.
He sure unloads on that right hand when he can. Very confident looking young man. Almost uncharted territory for Kelson Pinto because he's been knocking guys out in the first round a lot. Emanuel Augustus knows that. He knows he's got to keep working.
Robert Chamba with a few warnings tonight.
Pinto's not used to having a guy in front of him this many rounds, especially a guy who's as tough as this guy.
Keep in mind, this was a fight that Augustus took on short notice, but that also
stay out of that damage right now. I like the way that Aguilar's cut off the distance but maintained his effective punches at the end of his throw. Good action here. Good right hand again. Solid punch. That one hurt. But you'll notice Augustus takes it and then comes right back. I like watching Emanuel when he gets loose and dances around and he fires like a cobra right there. Some good effective punches.
Last round. You know what time it is, son? Huh? It's 9.
Oh, no, cabrón, entonces, ¿a qué vino?
Right down to this round. Aguilar is trying to keep his undefeated record in line, and he's in against a veteran, Emanuel Augustus. He's in against a veteran, very good veteran.
But in my personal opinion, I think Augustus has pulled this fight off.
Decision. Judge Patricia Journeyman scores the bout 77-75. Judge Al Lefkowitz scores it 76-76. And Judge Dorin scores it 76-76. This bout is considered a majority draw.
A majority draw, folks. And I'm not surprised at all. And I know the guy on the right there's got to be greatly disappointed.
Well, I'll tell you what, the guy on the right, Aguilar, should be greatly appreciative because he just escaped a huge potential loss right there.
So after 56 wars, all the travel and all the losses, now what keeps Emanuel Augustus going?
Because of my daughter and my wife. And that's the real drive that's driving me. You know, when it's me by myself, you know, I can take a little lick from time to time as far as like not really getting what I feel like I'm worth in the avenue of getting paid. But now it's no longer just me. You know, I'm no longer just thinking about myself.
Of course, tonight, he faces a young man who is always showing off skill, movement, and power. Puerto Rico's Alex Trujillo is an emerging star. After long layoffs, now comes the time to move forward. We had to wait until last August to see him back in action. This time, there was no denying Alex. He hurt Luis Vilches in the second round and knocked him out in the third. It was a dominating performance. On the heels of that win, Trujillo found himself back in the rankings. Ring Magazine has him at number 9 among the 135-pounders.
I will do my job as usually. I respect Augustus because I know he's been fighting tough fights against top contenders. And I know I respect everybody. So I just step in the ring and I'll do my job.
This fight here, I don't see it going, you know, like I said, past 8 rounds. Like I said, I'm in condition. And I'm going to take him the hell out of there. I don't want to be there all day. So, like I said, if he manages to make it that far, then that's more punishment for him.
With Alex's minor IBA title on the line, this is a 12-rounder. Bobby Ferrara is your referee.
Gentlemen, we went over the rules in the dressing room. I expect a clean fight from both.
This fight was made for 140 pounds because Augustus couldn't come down to Trujillo's 135. Alex said before that it's fine by him, he feels stronger.
I think Trujillo early on is showing you what he's trying to do. He's going to try to control the outside with his jab and bang that left hook to the body when he can. Take away some of that head movement, that herky-jerky movement of Augustus. But right now, early on, I give Augustus a lot of credit. He's bringing it to Trujillo, and he's moving those hands as much as he's moving the head.
In the final moments here of this first round.
But Trujillo's having trouble here with
Emanuel Augustus. Boy, is he tough.
Looks like Trujillo's trying to figure this guy out now. He thought he was going to come out and just do what he wanted to do. Now he's got to deal with what Augustus is doing, the experienced Augustus. Whether Trujillo knew it or not, and hopefully in this good quarter knew it, he's in a fight tonight.
This is a mismatch. Alex Trujillo, Yes, he's a world-class fighter. Yes, he is in line for a potential title shot down the road. But when you go in against Emanuel Augustus, you better be ready.
Not only physically, but mentally, technically, for the style guy that's in front of you. But I can see you overlooking a guy like Augustus. He's lost 4 of his last 5. His only non-loss was a draw, but against all good fighters. But a guy like Trujillo, who's on the fast track to a world title shot, he thinks, another warning. He looks at a guy like that, looks at his record, and he starts to say, yeah, just another night's work. How wrong, how wrong.
When he can't afford it at all, Trujillo with a low blow and a point deduction.
You know, you've heard about a man without a country? Well, right now, Trujillo is a man without a style, a man without a plan, okay? A man who's not sure how to go about dealing with Augustus. He doesn't know if he should stand there, he should come forward, he should box, he should counter.
Round number 6, Alex Trujillo in the white trunks, and Emanuel Augustus, the blue with gold trim. Augustus, come on,
clowning right now.
Clowning around as he has all night, but in total control as he has been all night. The power connects through 5, 105 to 51 for Emanuel Augustus. The beat goes on, and here comes Emanuel Augustus. 3 weeks ago, celebrating the birth of his daughter Genesis, and now a rebirth of his career.
Well, every inch of body language on Trujillo shows you a beaten guy. Again, Trujillo, not just beaten tonight physically, but spiritually, mentally, emotionally. He's not in his fight. Even now, when there's clowning going on, he's not going to grab the ring. He's not saying, okay, let it go. Just let all hell go and just see if I can find some way. He is so beaten that even now, when the opportunity just stares at him, shouts at him, right in his face, he's not confident enough to go forward and try anything. That's a beaten guy, Joe.
What a display by Emanuel Augustus. Back to live action, where you are watching Emanuel Augustus fight Alex Trujillo, literally with his hands behind his back.
Trujillo's not just losing, he's taking a beating.
The power punches between these two. 204 to 90 in favor of Augustus.
Again, there's Augustus. That's one of the reasons why Trujillo probably never really makes a real run at it, even when he gets opportunities to. That body work with Augustus. That's keeping Trujillo out of this fight.
109. And Judge Joe Garcia scores about 117 to 110. All for the winner by unanimous decision and new IBA Junior Welterweight Champion, Emanuel Augustus.
So Emanuel Augustus, he's been against the...
Problem with the referee. Lawrence Cole's been around a long time. He knows what he's been doing. But he was a hometown kid. Lawrence Cole, of course, comes from Texas, too. He's a good, solid referee, but it looked like he actually got mad at Augustus there and allowed his feelings to get involved, maybe, to the point where he took that fight away from Augustus.
said a split decision. I thought
He said a split decision.
I mean, and it's not a split decision. This is a travesty here. This is terrible. Look.